Rugby Recap is brought to you by Specsavers. Now, both of you have mentioned Pollard a lot during our conversation, but JP Pietersen was named man of the match. Garrin, do you agree?
I was quite surprised that he did get the nod as official man of the match. You know, he certainly didn't play that badly. He had put in a nice grubber kick through Lwazi Mvova's first try. So, you know, he wasn't bad. But like I said, when you win 55-6, nobody really plays that badly.
Right.
So they had to give it to somebody. They just happened to give it to him. You know, JP Pietersen, for his part, he's playing sort of out of position. He's not a regular centre. He's played more on the wing. So, you know, he's developing into a nice centre for South Africa. Whether he plays at centre when everyone's fit, I'm not 100% sure. You know, be missing Jacques Fourie, missing John de Villiers, who is the Springbok captain. So, you know, he might get shifted to the wing again. But he's certainly, you know, taken his chance in the midfield with aplomb. So, yeah, I was a little bit surprised. But, you know, they had to give it to somebody. I would have given it to Pollard or Lood de Jager personally, but I wasn't man of the match adjudicator on the day.
Rob?
Yeah, I think Lood de Jager, he on my card, I gave him, I think, an 8.5 out of 10 as the top Bok performer. I thought it was a terrific starting debut by him. Let's not forget he has had a little bit of experience against Wales. He played the whole second half of the first test against Wales, so he got a little bit of familiarity with Victor Matfield. But I thought over a sort of a much fuller match on Saturday, he was absolutely terrific in all departments. You know, he was robust on the drive, made lots of tackles. Did everything that could have been expected of him. He looked pretty decent in the lineouts at the front as well. So, you know, that was really gratifying. At the same time, you don't want to take too much away from JP Pietersen because he probably had his best game at outside centre. And you never want to knock someone who has got the man of the match and say, oh, well, you know, it should have gone to somebody else. Can sound a little bit like sort of a sour grapes. But there were so many candidates that it was always going to be a difficult choice. But mine would have probably gone to Lood de Jager.